In June of 2019, multiple homes in Chicago got a visit from a man claiming to be an investigator known as Jeff Rushmore. The only problem is that the man doesn't exist. He was impersonating an investigator with the local police department. Fully equipped with a fake uniform, a fake badge, and a fake police radio, this ring camera caught him performing the act.
Can you open the door?
26, I got you en route. Hill Park, District 821, gonna be the sixth person. 900 North Villa, 900 North Villa, looks like PD is with them and have him in custody. Dylan 84. Alarm 4739 Forest, 4739, that's Forest across the Chicago Prairie, called in by a resident. Nothing showing. Engine 103.
640 George, the individual's not answering the door.
The homeowner doesn't answer the door, yet the man stays in character, even faking a callback, reporting the unresponsive homeowner. Another home in the area equipped with the Ring doorbell camera shows the same man. This time, the homeowner does open the door.
Hi, sorry to bother you so late. Rushmore with the Winfield Police Department. I'm an investigator. One of your neighbors down the street reported a missing.
The video cuts out there. The man explains a missing person case, and when the homeowner says he doesn't know anything about it, the interaction ends. The motives behind his impersonating an investigator are unknown. There are cases like this where the man is simply trying to get people to open their door, thinking they're safe, but proceeds to rob them or worse. However, he doesn't do this. No one knows his motives. One commenter said, "I honestly believe he was testing the waters, and as he felt more confident, he would have escalated from getting people to open their door to entering into people's homes, to only God knows what next." According to recent documents, the man was never identified. This homeowner in Texas got a knock at their door for a DoorDash delivery around 1:20 in the morning. Only the homeowner hadn't ordered DoorDash. She was sleeping. It was only she and her nephew in the home at the time. She remembers waking up to a metal clinking sound, but didn't think much of it until she noticed damage to the outside of her house the next morning. This caused her to look back at her cameras, both the footage from her doorbell camera and the one she had set up in her backyard. This is what she saw.
DoorDash.
The first video isn't as concerning. A woman is standing at the door, claiming to be with DoorDash from 1:20 a.m. to 2 a.m. This could be written off as a determined delivery driver who unknowingly had the wrong address. It was the backyard footage that was genuinely concerning. At 2 a.m., 4 men got into the backyard and tried to gain entry into the home through a window. It's likely they planned on entering through the front door by ambushing the person that opened it for the DoorDash delivery. But when no one answered, they resorted to trying the backyard, while the fake DoorDash deliverer stayed out front as a distraction. However, fortunately, the men would be unsuccessful and are shown running away from the house on the backyard camera. The 4 men and the woman at the front door were all seen leaving the area together in a dark-colored sedan. They were never caught by police. This video was captured in Kansas City. The doorbell footage shows a man appearing on the left side of the screen and climbing on the guardrail. He was trying to stay out of frame as he attempted to take the Ring camera off of the home. Inside the home was a woman and her son. The man was the woman's ex-boyfriend. He failed to remove the camera, so he left but returned 30 minutes later. This time he had a cloth to cover the camera. Four minutes later, the homeowner's son ran into her room frantic, telling her their car was on fire. Police and firefighters were called to the scene, but not before the fire destroyed their car and most of their home. Marianne, an expert in abusive relationships, responded with, "Abusive relationships are about power and control, and when that power and control is taken away or minimized, then what we see is those efforts are escalated to try and get them back." Police are currently looking for the homeowner's ex-boyfriend seen in the video. This happened in April of 2023 in a wooded section of Asheville, North Carolina. The homeowner of this house got a notification saying motion was detected at her front door. She opened the app on her phone and saw 3 bears on her front porch. They were tearing open a package that had recently been delivered. Inside the package was dog food, which they easily would have been able to smell. The homeowner opened her door and confronted the animals, trying to scare them off. The bears take one of the 2 bags of dog food inside the package. They're seen on the right side of the screen with the bag in their mouth as they walk off. This footage was captured at night just before 2 a.m. It shows a man ringing the doorbell of this home in Rochester, New York. Immediately after, he hides behind a parked car, seen crouched down, holding some kind of club in his hand. He nervously looks back and forth from out of the street and to the house's front door. The man clearly looks to be on something. When he realizes no one was going to answer the door, he walks away. Another minute passes when a voice yells out that the police are on their way. It's unclear whose voice this is. There are 2 main possibilities here. Either this man was hiding from someone for one reason or another, and he was trying to get inside a house so that he wouldn't be found, the voice being the person he was hiding from, or he was trying to bait the homeowner into opening the door, where he then planned to do who knows what. The voice here being a concerned neighbor that somebody was doing either way. The man most likely did not have the best intentions. This video was recorded in Flint, Michigan on April 24th, 2023. This house had 2 Ring cameras, one above the garage, and the other one was a doorbell camera from Ring.
Around 10 p.m., a man in a red jacket and another person just behind him are shown walking up to the house's front door.
Are shown walking up to the house's front door.
The man in the jacket immediately starts trying to break down the door.
The Ring camera falls to the ground from the impact, but the door doesn't budge. After that, the man walks around to the house's side door and immediately starts trying to break it down again. By this point, the homeowner had woken up in a panic and was checking the camera's feed. He noticed the doorbell camera on the ground and switched over to the other camera. The banging noise rang out throughout the house. He could now see what was causing it. The homeowner's voice coming over the speaker was enough to scare the two men off. Soon, police were called out to the property, and when they reviewed the footage, they noted that one of the men was armed. What these two men planned to do with the people inside if they had successfully broken in is unknown. It's unclear if they were ever identified by the police. This footage was captured at 3 in the morning on April 9, 2023. It happened in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The homeowner was sleeping when this was recorded. It wasn't until he woke up and saw a notification on his phone that he found out about it. He reviewed the footage horrified. This is what he saw: a woman trying multiple different keys to get into the house and even looking around for a hidden one. The homeowner claimed that he had never seen this woman before. He said that she later started throwing rocks at his car and trying those locks. She was likely under the influence of something. Multiple times she tries to insert keys into the doorbell camera itself. After a few minutes, she walks off and was never seen on the property again. Her intentions are unknown. Walter Hickox is a homeowner in Daytona Beach, Florida. His home is set out in a wooded section of the city. In January 2022, Walter was taking his 3 dogs out onto the porch when he noticed one of them intently looking at something outside. The dogs suddenly start running to the left side of the camera, and that's when Walter realizes they were looking at a black bear. The bear climbs over a protective railing as it goes for the dogs. With barely any time to process what he was seeing, Walter lunges at the bear as it goes for his dogs. He manages to push it back before he shoves a nearby chair in the doorway, preventing it from attacking again. He yells out that he was attacked by a bear as he brings his dogs back inside.
When I had time to just sit and just stare, it all hit me, and I started bawling. I couldn't believe how close to death I was, and I did it for my dog.
Walter received minor injuries from the bear. His dogs didn't receive any injuries.